pretty clear. It says you have the right to bear arms. And so it doesn't say you have to conceal it. It doesn't say you have to have a permit, anything of that nature. You don't have to have a permit to exercise your First Amendment right. So why would you need one to exercise your Second Amendment right? So as you said, I'm a huge proponent of our Second Amendment. I actually support open carry in the state of Florida. 45 other states have some form of open carry, and I would love to see us eventually get there and be able to give our citizens the ability to carry concealed when they want to. Maybe they're going to church on Sunday morning, they want to cover it up. Maybe they're coming out of the movie theater at 10 o'clock at night and they want everybody to know they're armed and protected. So that's the goal for us.
Are you tired of government overreach and eroded freedoms? At tac-us.org, we're fighting back. We're the Transparency Accountability Coalition, a non-profit defending your constitutional rights. No partisanship, just principle. From protecting free speech to demanding transparency, we're here for you. Visit tac-us.org to learn more and join the movement. TAC-US.org, because your rights deserve a voice. Act now.
What's going on? Celiac here, and I did a records request. You remember the Brevard County thing that I did? Well, I did a records request back in April. I think it was April 18th. And I've been just sitting here waiting, and then after a month, they sent me an invoice. I paid that invoice. I paid 160, I think it was 168 or 164. I'm really not 100%, but if you want to help support the channel for all the records that I just did, you're more than welcome. But that being said, they gave me a list of 5 places to go. And they were like, oh, call us. And I'm like, okay. So I call them, I believe I called them on a Monday or something, Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, hey, give me a call back because I need to know where to pick these records up. So I'm on vacation with my parents, with my mom, my wife, and my daughter. No call back, no nothing. And even from today, because I still don't have records, I've called them about 7 to 8 times over the last 3 days. They do not pick up the phone at the records department. I will leave links in the description. It's probably not going to do you any good, but if you want to do a records request, good luck. But that being said, I show up to one of the 5 places. So let's get into it. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, and I'll see you at the end. Now, I want you to also understand how I go into this place and how for me, I'm trying to be as nice as I can. At least that's how it starts. Hi. I'm here to pick up some records.
You requested them from our records department?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the name?
Mike.
Mike what?
Mike.
Mike?
The only name I gave was Mike.
You didn't give him a last name?
No. I already paid $164 for it, so. And they told me to come to one of 5 precincts to pick it up, so.
No, they would tell you which precinct to come to.
So at this point, I had to stop recording because I'm on my phone. And then I showed her the email. And you can see it clear as day. Yes, I'm supposed to let them know which precinct. But the one thing is I call them and they don't call back. That's the problem. I'm trying to call them to say, hey, where's the record so I can come pick it up, but nobody calls back. And that's why we're about to go through this little circle jerk of just a bunch of shit. So get ready, get your popcorn, because it's only going to get spicier from here.
You got to talk to. Yeah, hey.
Excuse me, sir, you can leave right now.
I'm not leaving.
Leave.
I'm not leaving.
I don't have to
I'm
leave
not
from
leaving.
You.
You
Not
will.
gonna leave? Let me call it down.
Yeah, you go call them and
I
tell
don't
them.
need to take
Because
them.
I'm here for records and I've already paid for them and they told me to come to one of 5 places.
Sir,
And it's not my problem.
What it told you. It said.
I keep calling and they don't answer the phone. You just admitted that they don't answer the phone.
No, it's
So how do I get in contact
You
to
leave your
No.
request with them.
And here I am
they
today.
you.
And here I am today. I am here to get my records.
Smell like weed.
Whoa, ganja, ganja.
Get my records.
Smell like weed.
I don't have any weed. I got 2 cigarettes. Okay, if I could smell like weed all you want.
I'm gonna smoke the ganja until I go blind.
I don't care. What I want are my records.
And you gave them
Uh-huh.
the name of Michael, no last name.
I have the PRR number.
There is no PRR number.
I have a PRR number, ma'am.
There's a
You're...
number.
Oh my God.
Okay. This is somebody that's supposed to be there to help the people. And when I'm telling her I have a PRR number, that's a public records request number. You're probably seeing it somewhere up here, right? I have one of these, and she has no clue what it is. How stupid can you be?
Ah, dude, some people are just stupid in this world. Like this guy. Wayne fucking Ivy. The most pro-Second Amendment friggin' person in the world.
Pretty clear. It says you have the right to bear arms. And so it doesn't say you have to conceal it. It doesn't say you have to have a permit, anything of that nature. You don't have to have a permit to exercise your First Amendment right. So why would you need one to exercise your Second Amendment right? So as you said, I'm a huge proponent of our Second Amendment. I actually support open carry in the state of Florida. 45 other states have some form of open carry, and I would love to see us eventually get there and be able to give our citizens the ability to carry concealed when they want to. Maybe they're going to church on Sunday morning, they want to cover it up. Maybe they're coming out of the movie theater at 10 o'clock at night and they want everybody to know they're armed and protected. So that's the goal for us.
You're asking for the PRR number that I don't have, that I tried to give to you, that you didn't want to listen because I know.
But you don't have it.
I have it. It's on my email. All right, 1 second. You're not going to... I was given... Who has the record? Who has the record?
Records has it.
Okay,
The records department.
here we are. Where's the address of the records department?
It's up in Titusville. Camp.
Call them.
I'll get a voicemail like you.
What kind of backwoods, ridiculous thing is this?
They can't take away the yeehaw.
Okay. Your
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
email that they sent to you
Uh-huh.
said
Uh-huh.
to let them know
Uh-huh.
what precinct
Yep.
that
And it doesn't matter what precinct. That's what you're misunderstanding is, oh yes, I could call them, but when I show up to one of 5 precincts to come get a record, any one of the 5 should be able to give me my record.
okay, and what if it's on a CD?
Well, guess what? Call them. Talk to somebody because they don't tell me. I called them already. I called them yesterday.
And told them what?
And I said, hey, this is me, Mr. Mike. I want to pick up the records. Where do I go?
They're waiting for you to tell them.
I don't. If they don't call me back,
5 precincts.
if they don't call me back, I've been on vacation for 2 days and they have not called me back at all. So what do? And then when I show up to one of the 5 precincts, right? I show up to one of the 5 precincts. What do?
Call them.
I have, and you just said that they.
Leave a message
I already have.
saying I would like.
I already.
You leave a message that says I would like to pick the record
You can't.
up at South.
You
Precinct."
can't be this dense. You can't. It's not possible for a logical person to think like that. They tell me to call you or whoever, right?
You read it to me, sir.
Hold on, ma'am. Do you have an address for the Titusville? I want the Titusville because that's where I.
100 Park Avenue. me.
Write
You're
write it down. Write it down.
You're really aggravating me.
I don't care if I aggravate you. You work for me. I don't work for you.
How do I work for you?
Do you have that little, you work in this building?
How do I work for you?
Do you get paid by
Are
tax?
you a taxpayer?
Yes.
What? Me too.
You can't pay taxes with tax dollars, ma'am.
Do you get paid by tax dollars? Oh, do you get paid by tax dollars? We pay you, that means you work for us.
Tax dollars, ma'am.
Guess what?
It doesn't.
I'm a taxpayer.
How?
Now, I know some of y'all will be getting in that comment section, and I hope you do. Just tell me how you already think about this woman. But for those that say, oh, she pays taxes, blah, 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 blah. Yes, she might pay taxes out of the tax money that comes into the sheriff's office. Tax money is what funds the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. You have to understand that everybody that works in that sheriff's office, regardless of who it is, gets paid by tax dollars. So how do you pay taxes with tax money? That's why I keep saying you can't pay taxes with tax dollars. If you get paid by tax dollars, you're not, yes, they're taking money out of it and putting it into taxes, but everything that you make comes from tax dollars. So you can't pay taxes on taxes. Does that make sense? Leave your comment down below.
Do you get paid by tax dollars?
I get my taxes taken out of my pay every week. So
But how do you get the money? How does the money come into this department?
I have no idea.
By tax dollars.
My tax dollars
No,
that I pay.
my tax dollars. These people's tax dollars.
Do you get paid by tax dollars? Oh, do you get paid by tax dollars? We pay you, that means you work for us.
Tax dollars. Ma'am, this is not
So
what.
this is just going around and around and around.
I want you to write down the address so that I don't have to figure it out, because I just drove past Titusville to try to come here because this is where I thought I was supposed to go.
Well, you passed 5 precincts.
I already know that, but I'm on my way home. This is my last stop before I'm on my way home.
So you're going home to Titusville.
No, I'm going home to friggin' Port St. Lucie, another hour and a half from here.
Down.
South.
Okay.
And so I was up north. I was in Daytona. I was enjoying my vacation time with my mom, my daughter, and my wife. And then I'm like, hey, on our way back, we'll just swing by because they told us to say that you can get your records from any one of these 5.
Read what it.
I get what it says, ma'am. It doesn't matter. Somebody has the, somebody,
What precinct
I
you
need to
want
know what,
that?
you're trying to tell me there's nobody that you can call. You can physically say, hey, Mr. Mike is here and he wants to pick up his records, and where are they? That's what I want. I just want to know where. I'll drive back up to Titusville. You make it seem like I won't drive up to Titusville to go pick up my records. I paid $164 for these records, and then you're giving me a big old problem.
I'm giving you what they told you.
I'm telling you that somebody has to give me these records.
Oh God, this one is really good.
Yeah, I'm a good one.
So he says his name is Mr. Mike, and that he got an email saying
Tell him the PRR number.
one of 5 precincts and pick up his records, that we would just all have it. That he did not have to select what precinct to have the records sent to. We were just all supposed to have his records.
Somebody's supposed to have it.
I don't know. What are the records about?
Body cam, dash cam, 911 calls, a bunch of stuff.
911 call. Was it?
It was tell her it was for like $168.
He paid $168. Could you, by chance, call? Okay. She's trying to find out who took this.
I don't know. I just know I have all the documentation, and I showed it to you, and I'm like, hey, they're telling me. And just because I didn't decide to do it your way or their way or at one of the five.
It's 110064. What is a PPR number? What is that?
I'm stupid.
PPR number. What is that?
Public records request.
And he said he didn't give a last name, just Mr. Mike.
Or you can call me good citizen. You could call me king. You can call me whatever you want.
Well, he read it to me, and it said you should go to any one of the precincts to pick them up to just let you guys know which precinct to send it to. He doesn't seem to grasp that.
You don't seem to grasp that all I want is the record.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the record. Where is the record?
Well, thank you.
Where's the record? I will go get the record wherever it is.
Oh, he wants to come up by you and pick them up.
Yep, I'm going to come and pick them up.
Oh, this is long from over. I'm literally telling her, I'm literally wanting to go pick them up. And all she has to do is write down a fucking address. And for some god-awful reason, she can't do it. But let's continue because, you know something? You just can't help stupid.
There's not a class you can go to. Stupid is forever.
You could have just sent it through email and we would have been done with this. If you would have just sent it through, here's the email, here's all the information, done. But no. This is what we're going to do. This is the game that we're going to play. I don't care either. I just want my records. Just write an address where I can go get the record. We can make this simple. Just tell me where to get the records, and I go away. You give me my records, I walk away. You don't give me my records, it only gets escalated from here.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. It's just a joke. Come on.
Escalated from here.
One eternity later.
If you guys want to just mail me the records, you can mail it to me. I don't care. Just give me the record. I've been waiting almost 2 months for this. I'll do it. So scared.
Thank you. Okay, it's the manager that was handling your case of records.
Okay.
They have been waiting for your call back to find out where to send them.
And like I said, I gave them a call. I tried to get in contact with them, but they never called me back. So, me going home, I was going to stop at the furthest southern point. And here we are.
Then that's not in the email either.
Precinct.
South Precinct.
Now that you're at South Precinct,
Uh-huh.
you're going to send them to us.
No. I don't want them to. I want to know where I'm going. Who has
They're
my...
saying no. They have the records.
They can't deny it.
They are putting them in the courier. They will be here tomorrow.
I don't live here.
11.
What part don't you understand? If they're going to put it in a courier, I'll give you my address and you can mail them to me. If they're going to put them into a courier, you can mail them to me.
That's not me.
Then call them back and tell them that.
You call.
Oh my God, dude. I can't talk to them. I can leave them a message and it's already too late. You were just on the phone with them, man.
I was not on the phone.
Who were you just talking to?
You can't fix stupid.
Taking care of.
Who were you talking to?
One of the workers.
Perfect. Talk to that worker.
You're not my boss.
I am your boss.
Do you get paid by tax dollars?
I am your boss. All of us, we the people, are your boss. We.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
There's not a class you can go to. Stupid is forever.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God. Hey, is there somebody?
Absolutely. Let me get somebody, a supervisor. Okay?
Supervisor, please. Because at this point, it's like beating a dead horse.
There he is, beating that dead horse. Get him!
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I just want my records. What's so hard about any of this? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you follow instructions, it's not hard. Sir, I have a problem in the lobby.
I have a problem.
Assisting on, to tell you the truth, records.
This is hilarious. I'm telling you, just tell the person instead of mailing it here, mail it to my house. Oh my God. Dude, this could have been like a 5-minute deal. 5 minutes, in and out. I don't live here. I live an hour and a half away from here. You want me to come back in an hour by tomorrow? Have a good day.
Okay, my lieutenant is on his way.
Yeah, I don't care who. I'm not.
Have a seat.
No.
I'm done talking.
Okay. Then we're just gonna sit here and look at each other and have a good.
So be it.
Yep. Because I don't listen to the people I pay. As a matter of fact, you see that book right there?
Now, what you're about to witness, if they have things laying out on a table, whatever, it all becomes public record because I can see it. And I'm like, if I want to inspect a record under Florida law, it doesn't matter. If you put out your personal information out on a desk and I can see it, and I ask to inspect the record, you have to do it. But we're about to find out how this one goes.
That black book? I want to do a records request and I want to inspect that black book. Under Florida law, I can inspect anything that I can see. Like all those little records right there.
Personal property.
I don't care what it is.
You have no right to look at my personal property.
If it is
That's
out,
my
if
personal
it's,
property.
I thought you weren't going to talk to me. I just want to inspect that record. I want to inspect that blue page. I want that blue thing. I want to inspect that too. It's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
Property, and you're not touching it.
I don't have to touch it. I just want to look at it. I just want to see what's in it. I'm a jackass?
Pretty much. That was being very kind.
I was trying to be nice the whole time. I just wanted my record and know where to go get my record.
Well,
And you completely failed at that.
I completely failed at that.
Don't worry. What's your name?
What's your name?
My name's Mike.
Well,
I told you. What's your name?
I don't know.
I want to do another records request. I want your application and your last 2 pay stubs.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Let the lieutenant.
I will give you my email so that you can email it to me. You just don't seem to understand how records laws work. Records law work in a specific...
The wrong person.
You? I'm dealing with the wrong person?
Dealing with the wrong person.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Well, good old Linda Mirowowski, or however you pronounce her name. I can't wait to get your application and your last 2 pay stubs and put it out on YouTube just for you. And I can't wait to find out your email, so I'll send that video directly to you. But have a great day, Linda. I love you, and go fuck yourself.
The wrong person.
What's that mean? I don't even know what that means.
It just means you're dealing with the wrong person.
Obviously.
Yep.
Obviously that you don't understand the job that you're supposed to do.
Sir, you asked for a supervisor.
I want a record supervisor.
Here he is.
Hey, how's it going, bud? How are you? All right. I'm here. I did a records request, paid $168. They gave me five places to go and get the record. I spoke to her and was like, all right, you don't have it here. Where is the record? I will drive wherever I gotta drive to go get the record. She's refusing to tell me where it is, and she's like, oh, they're gonna mail it to you. They're gonna mail it to you. And I'm like, if you wanna mail it to my house, because I've been waiting 2 months already for these records. And then, shut up. And then on top of it, I want her application and her last 2 pay stubs. That's going to be a records request because she's refusing to do it. She is refusing to take my records request for her application. Ma'am, if you're looking at me.
Sir.
What? What's up?
Are you going to talk to me? I mean,
I'm trying to, but you have to understand, I've walked into a hostile situation with this woman.
Okay.
And all I'm here is to find out where my records are and why I can't get my records.
Okay. So, from my understanding, is that you were working with the manager of records.
I have no clue. I call this number.
Okay.
I goes to voicemail.
Okay. And when
directly to voice. I called 2 days ago before I went on vacation. I was in vacation in Daytona for 2 days. Left a message. Not one phone call back. Not one. So I'm like, all right. They gave me 5 places. I'm coming back from Daytona. And I'm like, this is one of the most southern spots before I get back to where I live in South Florida, right? So I'm like, all right, this is what they said. And so I come here saying, hey, this is what they said. So I show up, I'm like, all right, well, it's not here. Where is it? Just tell me where it is and I'll leave right now.
Okay. Let me make a phone call, because from what my understanding is you were working with records, okay? Because we have a division that deals with that.
I already have I have the emails and the PRRs, and they already took 160.
I understand that, but
they took my money, and I've been waiting for a month after they took my money.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
I understand you're fired up. I feel for you. But you also got to understand, that's not my job, but I can get you in the right direction. Sir, hold on. That's not her job either. No, it's not. Okay, I understand that, but you have gone through records, and they're the ones that produce it. Okay, so you're working with someone up there. You made a phone call.
I haven't talked to. There's nobody.
But you did your request, right?
Yeah, and the only thing I ever get is an email. Oh, here's an email. We got your request. Perfect.
Okay, so they did
here's how much you owe us for it. Oh, here's the money.
So you did your request, right?
That was 2 months ago.
Okay, so you did your request. Yes.
2 months ago.
Okay. So you've done your request. You're waiting on some records.
No, it was first the request. 1 month later, they sent me an invoice. Paid for the invoice. Almost a month later after that, They send me another email stating, here's 5 places. I guess there's 5 different precincts.
Were you supposed to tell them which one you were going to?
It doesn't matter about which one. It's just like, where's the record? They didn't. If they would have said, come to Titusville North Precinct, South Precinct, this precinct.
Sir, I asked a simple question. You can't answer it. Well, I'm just. No. Hold
they
on.
gave me 5 precincts where none of the record is held.
Were you asked to tell them what precinct you would?
I did. I called them.
And what'd you tell them?
I said, hey, give me a call back. This is Mike.
Okay, so we never got to that point with them, right?
And they never called me back. And I was on vacation for 2 days when I got the.
When did you call them?
It was on, I want to say Monday.
Like as in
Monday morning or whenever I got the email.
Like this last Monday.
This past, just the one that just passed.
So you haven't gotten a call back.
They never called me back, just like they haven't done it before. Prior. I don't care about none of that. What I'm trying to say is that she was on the phone, and then she's like, "Oh, they're gonna send it. They're gonna mail it to. They're gonna send their courier to bring it here." Okay. I don't want the courier to bring it here.
Okay.
Just send it to my house.
They can send it to then. Okay.
I'll give you my address.
Yeah, let me find out. Because you gotta remember, I don't deal with that. I just call who deals with that. Let me call them.
I want, and also whoever you talk to in there, I want that lady's friggin'. I want her application. I want her last 2
You're gonna
days.
have to do a records request the same way.
And I'm doing it right now, and I can do it right here, right now.
I will get that information for you. Hey,
what's up, buddy? Have you ever seen that before?
You looked.
Gotcha. I got you.
So what's going on, man? No, I got it. I'm taking care of it. He's cool. He's a little fired up.
I'm pissed off because I've paid $165. Somebody took $165 of my money, and I'm sitting here just asking, where are my records? Just say they're in Titusville or they're in Viera, right? Viera. There's.
Let me find out. But from my understanding. And you got to understand, I don't deal with
I know you don't, and I don't know why they sent you.
Over me,
because I don't need to hear. You're not the one that I need to deal with. It's somebody inside here.
No, we don't have that person here. I promise you.
Is this the lady that does records?
No. She's not.
Who's the one that does records
They're
here?
up in Titusville.
Yeah, our records center's in Titusville.
Yes.
I can do a records request right here.
You can. You can do it.
Who's the one that does records
They're
here?
up in Titusville.
Yeah, our records center's in Titusville.
Yes.
I can do a records request right here.
You can. You can do it.
If I wanted to do a records request,
I can't produce them right away because
I'm not worried about today. I don't care about today. The ones that I've already paid for are the ones that I want.
I understand.
But now, because of her attitude, I want hers. Okay. And if I have to wait 30 days, 90 days, whatever.
That's fine, and we can do that.
And you know something? And that's why I pay $164 for records.
Okay,
did you hear about that little incident that was out on about the open carry thing? That was me.
Let's
solve the problem. Go talk to them.
There's no one to talk to in there that can produce that for you.
I don't need to produce it. I just need to know where to go.
That's what I'm going to try and find out.
Thank you.
That's a couple times.
Okay, then go do it. I'm not stopping you. Me and you don't need to keep talking because you understand that I just need to know where to go.
Yeah, I'll find out.
And I will.
But the last answer we got, was that because they didn't know where you were going to go to pick them up. Hold on, let me finish, please, because you keep talking. The place you were going to go to pick them up was not relayed to them. Whether it's their fault, your fault, I don't know. And what you're telling me, I have no reason to disbelieve it, right? So, from what I understand is they didn't know where to send them, so they said they were going to send them here tomorrow, but that doesn't work for you. So what I'm going to do...
I will go pick them up right now. Like, I literally leave right here and drive, 30 minutes up the road?
Let me find out.
Please.
I'll get back with you.
Sounds good.
2 seconds.
Yeah. You like fishing?
Do I like fishing?
Yeah.
Not a big fisherman, no.
Yeah, you should hang out with me, man.
Why is that?
Because then we both can walk around with our guns and open carry.
I'm not about that, no.
I'm about that life, dude.
Up to you, man.
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
You didn't hear about that incident with me and like 9, 10-year officers off of US 1?
If I'm not working, I'm not there, so.
Hey, guess what? Do you ever go into your little meetings and they're like, oh, open carry while fishing, hunting, and camping is legal? Because where's his face? Right there. This guy, Sheriff Wayne Ivey, He's supposed to be like the most pro Second Amendment.
Pretty clear. It says you have the right to bear arms. And so it doesn't say you have to conceal it. It doesn't say you have to have a permit, anything of that nature. You don't have to have a permit to exercise your First Amendment right. So why would you need one to exercise your Second Amendment right? So as you said, I'm a huge proponent of our Second Amendment. I actually support open carry in the state of Florida. 45 other states have some form of open carry, and I would love to see us eventually get there and be able to give our citizens the ability to carry concealed when they want to. Maybe they're going to church on Sunday morning, they want to cover it up. Maybe they're coming out of the movie theater at 10 o'clock at night and they want everybody to know they're armed and protected. So that's the goal for us.
Pro Second Amendment, but for some transparency when you guys don't have any body cams.
All right, instead of mailing them here, they're going to have them at the front desk at 700 South Park Avenue.
Just write it down,
Yeah,
because I'm not from here.
No,
I'm
no,
from South Florida.
You know where Titusville is?
Yep.
Okay, so
I go up 95, I make a right, and then it's somewhere.
yeah, I'll give you the address and you can Google it. When you go there, there's going to be the sheriff's office on one side, and there's going to be like this big fish market on the left.
Uh-huh.
It's that main entrance. You can't miss it. You really can't, but I'll write down the address for you.
Sweet. Yeah, man. One day we can merge the divide because, you know, in this day and age, I feel like there's this police state, and if you're not going to fight for my rights, right? Who fights for my rights? Who?
I don't know what you want me to say anymore.
I don't.
I mean, you
that's just a hypothetical question. Who fights for my rights? If you take that badge and the gun off.
Anything I've said.
Whatever I got. Appreciate
And
it.
if you need it, it's Lieutenant Castiello 242.
And yours?
5196.
All right.
So
Thanks.
I already informed records about your request, but you do have to email it to them.
I'll just do it when I get there, and if they don't want to take it, because once again, under Florida law, if I show up to make a records request, and especially because I don't know who that woman is, can you go get her name so I can do a records request? And
I'll have to spell her last name. So
I don't know who she is. She wouldn't tell me.
And this is her name, Linda Mirowowski, I'm guessing. I don't know. Leave your comment down below.
Just give you a punch.
I didn't even want to have to go this route. I just wanted to know where to go get my records.
You did look to make sure you could read my chicken scratch, right?
Yeah, you're fine, man. I've got chicken scratch too. And like I said, this is nothing personal. It's just like, it's like you going to the restaurant, right? And you give them $165 for the steak. And then they're like, hey, come back in 2 months. And then when you come back in 2 months and they're like, oh, let's give you the runaround. Yay. I'm supposed to be happy?
Well, now you know where to go and you can go get it right away.
Right. I'm going to go and get it right away.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yeah. I love how you came out and tried to calm me down. And, you know, even Pratt, you weren't that bad. It's just, you have to understand we the people and the frustrations that we go through to get this stuff. And you think it's like an easy process. And then they take your money, and I've been out $168.
Well, it sounds like they have everything ready for you.
Well, they should, and I hope they know I'm coming.
I just got a phone with them.
They know I'm coming.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good one.
Good one, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Yep.